there, do you not see the enemy? And a moment ago, the Lord will not, yeah, our Lord will not be pleased. So, Ifrit, or your Beastman Lord? I can actually talk to these. That is, if I could reach them. I think it's just done like that, so I can't just kill them from range. So in reality, I could target them. And yeah, I doubt I can get up here. It's pretty much designed so I can't. Which is utterly new, since I want to go up and have a chat. See if I can, I don't know, have a cup of tea with him. You know? A cup of tea solves everything. Just curious what kind of reward I'll get for doing this. Beating down the augmented battle dregs. You know, I could have a look at the hunting log. Hunting. Red belly lookout. Oh yes, because this is Lancer stuff, it will all be in the shroud. Actually no, not all of it's in the shrouds. Yes, if memory serves, as I'm seeing there, later on stuff does turn up in, you know, later on places. Well, in other places. Like as you see, like Lunoska and everything. So, yeah. Come on. You can also actually get some, kill some Corpse Brigade guys as well, actually. But a fair few guys are going to actually have to be the, people in Tanoin. Not Tanoin, the other place. The Shroud. It's tempting to go and try and do it because it does guarantee me a fair bit of XP. Fair bit. Same time, it's not the most fun of things to go hunt them down. There's also stuff for the Immortal Flames. Ixal stuff. Sylvan Slows? If I want to go be messing with those. There's one in Nald'thal. Interesting. Well, something else in Nald'thal. Interesting. Bigger, harder, bigger, faster, stronger. Enough. We continue another day. Oh, these are... I'll just leave them. Wonder, do they just despawn at a certain point, or do they just keep running? There's somewhere. And I did get 161 flame seals. And yeah, they just despawn there. So, never did actually do the Corpse Brigade bandits. I was hoping they'll be in the same place, but they didn't end up being so. Sylvie. A pack of violent sandskin patients have been drawn to Little Mayo by the stench of the latrine pits which surround the Mesa Caves, the Almayan refugees call home. While many of the settlers can hold their own in a fight, the sheer number of patients may prove too much for the encampment. Excuse me. My god, it really was an issue of life or death. My god. Apparently I didn't get it back to her in time and now she's missing half her body. You return, adventurer. Have you brought me the poison I seek? Somehow I'm speaking without a head. Don't ask why. I do not know. Its strong, sour smell will give it away if used in food or drink, but works just fine when applied to weapons or used in poison potions. On behalf of my countrymen, you have my thanks. Forgive me for my briskness before. Our skirmishes with the Corpse Brigade have taken great toll on us of late. They employ poisons ever more lethal, and our antidote stores were running low. I must end my poison brewing, but thank you, outsider. Because of you, the men and women of the resistance live to fight another day. Just a straight out poisoning potion, sure. He's complaining about the cactus stew again. Death from above. And I can get some food. A crumpet or a fried egg. A puck egg fried in butter, sunny side up. A savoury type of leavened bread, often doused in butter and honey, and eaten with a cup of piping hot tea, especially at the quicksand in Ul'dah. Thank you for your kindness, outsider. I'd ask of you to help our suffering people once more. A most deadly strain of fever runs rampant in Little Heya of late, and while I've succeeded in isolating the cause, I'm powerless to remedy it. The fever is borne by an elusive breed of wasp, you see, and only by exterminating the pests may we put an end to the epidemic. It would seem the wasps are drawn to the pungent scent of rotting carrion. Douse this cactus piss over the carcasses of some unfortunate creatures, and they should quickly swarm to the scene. I do love it. Cactus piss is even used over there. A pungent potable brewed from the sabotender fruit by desert owl goat herders to help them forget the fact that they are owl goat herders. I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. God. What is going on? You appear to have been through a great deal. I'm currently going through a great deal. This reward should help lift your spirits. Based on difficulty, speed of completion. It is clear you've no difficulty completing my other guild waves. I see no need to test you further. Little Mayo will benefit from any aid you can provide. Pray come to me should you desire more work. The people here need any and all help that comes their way. Might you be here to lend your blade? Run away. Little... Oh Christ, what a name. Ben has run off again to visit the grave of his poor mother and father who lost in the calamity. He's only seen 8 summers, and cannot well make the journey alone. I'm fetched by myself, but I cannot leave the village, for to do so would mean falling behind in my tasks. I did, however, bring word to Brahman's father, give my word to Brahman's father, that if aught were to happen to him, I'll care for his son like he were my own. To that end, I'm offering a word to he who can locate the boy and bring him back to safety. Firepower. A recent rumour claims that when dried, soaked in honey, and pointed to forehead, sabotender flower petals can cure headaches caused by overdrinking. Do the rumours contain any merit? None employed at the 77 caravans fancies herself a leech or a barber. Oh wait, none employed at the 77 caravans fancies herself a leech or a barber, and therefore cannot attest to any of the claims made regarding the flower's curative properties or lack thereof. We simply seek to provide a supply to meet the demand, and are offering good coin for saboteurs pacified and delivered us to alive, so that we might grow our profits. Dead men lie. The Corpse Brigade was once the personal guard of the King of Rune, Theodoric, last in the line of Mayan royalty before a city-state's fall to the Garlean Empire. Now the men and women of the brigade are naught more than petty criminals that found the name of our once proud nation. I would see them all of them rot in the 7th hell before calling them brethren. I've little coin to my name, but will gladly give it all to the man who slays each and every last one of them. Necrologos Fluid Corruption. Recently uncovered copy of the Dark Tome, the Necrologos, was being delivered to the Thaumaturge's Guild for disposal when a band of frenzied monsters, presumably drawn by the evil from within the book, attacked the carriers, made away with the cargo. The pages were to fall into the wrong hands. Much mayhem could be wrought. So we of the Order of Nald'thal are petitioning adventurers to recover the pages and burn them, dealing with any spirits that might be released from its bonds in the process. So I have to go back to the same place as the other thing to do Them and Lie. Death from above, death from above. Okay, we'll pop over here first then. I've you for a quest. Unless these Potter Swarm Wasps are the ones I have to kill. It says I have to kill 4, but it talks about, you know, using cactus piss. I know it's cactus piss, but I have to say cactus. It's kind of weird that they're already here. Because I have to kill wasps, but I have to summon them, I thought, rather than just wander around and fight them. Also, what the fuck is an angler doing up here? I guess there's water down there, but for an angler to turn up there, I guess someone would have had to fish them up and abandon them for some reason. I guess the wasps lingering around would be a good reason. Definitely boring fleshfly swarm. Oh, that sounds horrific. And somehow I don't think they mean boring as in uninteresting, but as in that they bore into your flesh. Yet again, my mind goes back to something I was talking about I started mentioning in the Grim Dawn video. Beehive made of bees. Like, just, you know, imagine like the ground here just covered in bodies. But now, you know, replace the ground with the bodies. Like, the ground is literally made out of corpses or whatever. Basically, but beehive made out of living bees. Basically, there was an idea born of, like, went into a mine. And it turned, you know, I would just wander around in it and run into a giant wasp nest in there. Where, like, the walls themselves are the nest. Then, due to a misspeaking or whatnot, they end up turning into the idea of a little wasp nest made out of, you know, giant bees. And like, imagine like mining into it. So yeah, I have a great imagination when it comes to thinking of weird shit. Very, very weird shit. Yeah. Okay, still have to use the piss elsewhere. I just have to go over here. Even though I already slain the Potter Wasp swarms. There's a paste carcass over here. I have no idea if that's how you say it, but there you go. There's now invisible enemies over here, which is just fantastic. I don't know if that can be seen from everywhere. Or at least I assume it can be. I think I remember seeing it elsewhere. Boring fleshfly swarms. My god, that's a disturbing talk. Also, the Corpse Brigade was the Royal Guard at one stage. How the mighty have fallen. It must have been pretty... I think I remember they were saying before that they were pretty nasty beforehand. And, you know, with everything that happened, they just got worse. To be honest, I'm thinking logging out, logging back in will probably fix the issue. And, would, you know, I probably should do that. Then again, in visual pastes... Yeah, I should do that, yeah. But it is a bit terrifying, really, ain't it? They've given up. Log out. Yes. It'll take 20 seconds. So, how you doing? You're on fire! That's fantastic. Well, keep on flaming. Hopefully you can't hear me drinking in your ears too loudly. Hopefully. 3 days of playtime remaining. Alright. Basically, they gave like this logging campaign to, I guess, to get more people playing. They had a few days of free playtime. So I'm just taking advantage of it. Because I don't have, you know, game time card next to me here or something. Well, I do. I do for WoW, not this. So yeah, just taking advantage of the extra free time, basically. I will come back to this proper and record, you know, churn out some more videos, but for now, this is the best I can do. Now, broken water. Oh, they're here. Beautiful. I guess we'll smack them around then once we get a chance. Dead palanai. That is here, right? Yes. Initiate. Corpse Brigade Knuckle Dancer. I can't help but read that as Knuckle Dragger. Gonna be honest with you. And I'm sure plenty of mayhems will agree with that. Ooh, treasure coffer. I got a potion of mind. Mind what? Seriously? It's all over the fucking place. Alright then. Corpse... Okay, that's terrifying. They didn't skip arm day. Okay, that is actually a little terrifying, really. I wonder if we can mine the golems. That would be nice. And they did count towards my hunting log, despite being part of, you know, one of these. That's good. I know too many games where, well, I swear I remember too many games where, like, because the enemy isn't the normal one you fight, they don't count towards your other quests or some such. You may need to fight, you know, Murlocs in this one place, but these type of Murlocs spawned in or whatnot don't count. Or what? Not Murlocs in precisely, but you know, that kind of thing. Just useless. Please get his attention, thank you. You know, I'll be concerned if throwing a spear right through him didn't get his attention. Then again, the fair chance will just straight out kill him, so yeah, it's hard to get the attention of the dead. Just wouldn't slow down. It was just too fast. And it was resistant paralysis from, you know, a lance just flying through its body. Flower power. Initiate. Yes. Yes. Ooh, ethereal cotton bracers. I have to do it when they're low and at health. Alright. Thousand needles, may want to back off. You'd think they would have a longer range than it does, but there you go. I'm a little nervous in doing anything, so I'm just going to type /soothe. Christ, it legitimate. It legitimately did 1,000 points of damage. I was assuming I was being overly cautious. I figured it would. Normally, if the thousands of needles you're getting shot with, that it's 1,000 damage you're gonna tank. But